Something I'm being prompted to share on is around timing. And I've been shown this many times, and I'll start with juncture points. So, in our experience, in our life journey, you could say, there are specific juncture points that we arrive at, our human arrives at, that cosmically aligns with you'd say, the cosmic clock. It takes lots of energetic alignments to also have that human meet that point. So when you meet a juncture point, it's a pivotal point on your path where you're presented multiple pathways. I'll say that. You can choose to go one way, you can choose to go another. Okay. Because I'm seeing it all and how it's being asked to be explained. So, when you meet these juncture points, there is a gateway that's opened up for that choice to be made. There is I've seen it as it's a cosmic clock or a celestial clock. And something happens. Something pivotal happens. One could see it positive or negative depending on the situation, but it's intended to set you on another path. It is prompting you to make a soul choice in the direction that you're going to go. And I'm going to speak. Do I speak on that? Is it? Yes. Okay. So, what I've watched happen, and this is not all the time, but I feel like it's meant to be shared, is when you get the call, when you get the prompting, when you get the message, the awareness, what's coming through is like this micro awakening, right? Where all of a sudden you can see beyond for a moment of time. And you don't take heed to the call when that opportunity has presented itself. A lot of people, what they do is the path of transformation can be uncomfortable. And instead of leaning into the discomfort and getting beyond it, they will actually revert back to what's comfortable, to what's known, rather than choosing their soul evolution or growth. And I've seen this for many people. Yep, I still got to stick with that. So when you don't listen to what the prompting is, you have a window of opportunity. That gateway is open, but it also does close at these pivotal points. You're given a window of time to make a decision. When let's say you make the decision and you choose to revert back, do I share that? Yes. Okay. So when you choose to revert back, if you had a divine mission and agreement with your soul family, you give up your role because you didn't choose it, and you didn't choose to fulfill what was asked, what your soul agreed to do. Okay? I feel like I need to speak very honestly on what that is. And so when you do that, and that cosmic clock, that opening, that gateway closes, you potentially revert back. And I'm going to say this, some choices are not given again. And that is something that we have to deal with at the end of this. Okay. Some prompting, some pathways that open, they only are sometimes presented one time in a lifetime. Now, I'm not saying that for all juncture points, because that's not always true, and we can recalibrate, and I know we can also lift timelines, and we can also reset ourselves, and there's pieces to that. But what's asked to be shared is understanding that there's also these pivotal points in time where we do not get the option to go back. And if we choose to revert back into our human experience and we don't take heed to the call that's being asked, we run the pathway of stepping onto a lower timeline. You can even step back into your human consciousness and not take the pathway of soul evolution. So I'm just going to leave that there. Is there more? Okay, so there's more. This is going to be a long message. So what is the other piece to this then? Okay, so I'm getting that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, and it all contributes to the greater whole. So say you are leaning in, right? You're choosing the pathway of evolution. You've listened to what the prompting was. That pathway is guided, is what it's anointed. It is not only serving you, but it's serving the greater whole. And also I'm getting that it's not to have judgment on any of it, right? Like whatever we choose and whatever our pathway is. But the other piece that's coming in is, as I know for a personal reason, like I don't want to leave Earth not doing what I came to do. I didn't fulfill what I said I would. And that's for me personally, but I also feel like someone needs to hear that. I don't want to look back on life at the end of this all and have not felt fulfilled in completing my mission. Is there more? Okay, there's no more on that. Somebody, many, the tribe of individuals that are meant to hear that, that message was impromptu and they said no. So with that message, I'm sending everybody so much love.